So there you are. Now let's come to this new one. We are going to put a table here, and we are going to also to put a chart here. First of all, let's give it a title. This is going to be Microsoft Excel. Okay. And here we can decide to put the content of what we cover in that. We can actually decide to type inside here. We can have, what do we cover? We cover Excel features, and then we cover working with functions, and then we have working with charts. Here we have working on worksheets. Then you can space these ones. Great. And then here we can insert one of the charts. Just pick a chart like this one. Click the chart, click cluster chart, click OK, and here you are. So we can specify what data we want to see in this chart. So just change what is here. Let's call this one maths. Let's call this one physics. Let's call this one chemist. Let's do one more and call it biology. And then we actually, these ones, they are supposed to go at the top there. So I'm going to click, I'm going to actually right click and cut, so I can click here and then right click and paste. That is another way of copying something and then pasting it where you want. You can cancel that. To copy physics and paste it here, I just click, select it, then I right click, and then I click cut. Cut means I'm removing it from there. And then I go and click where I want, and then I right click, and then I click paste. This is the paste. So click paste, and it's been transferred there. And then we close that one. I right click, I click cut, I click where I want to be, I right click, and then I click paste. Click OK to that one. You right click, you copy it, you cut, then you right click there, and then you paste. Verify your formula contains valid path. Just click OK. So now there you are, and then here we can enter the subject, or rather the students. So we have Lillian, then down there we have Festus, then down there we have Veronica, and then down there we have Mercy. These are their performance. So what you notice is, as you make changes here, they will be meant on this chart here that we've just inserted in our PowerPoint. Let's now fill this one out with the necessary information, and we will be done with our work. There you go. then you close. So here we are, we have our chart. Something is not right with Lillian. Okay, this information that you didn't include here, you can click and delete it. So I can click the chart again and pick the chart that I want. I click OK, and then I can replace that information again. So anytime you enter information then you realize you enter the wrong information, you can always come there and make the changes. So this is maths, and this is supposed to be chemistry, and this is supposed to be biology, and this is supposed to be physics, and this is supposed to be English. This is supposed to be the marks. This is supposed to be Sia. This then is called Henry. This then is called Collie. This then it is called Tyler. And then this is the performance. So what you notice is that as you fill out this data, you're going to have all the data replaced inside your slide. What I want you to understand is this: you can put anything in your slide. Let's fill out that one. We have 79, 73. That one is okay, that is okay, that is okay. So this is what's remaining here. And then we have this. Then we have that one. And now everything seems to be good. So I can now close this one, and my table will be shown here. I can give it a title if I want. Learn about, or this can be working with charts. So notice how you can put anything that you want on your slide. Now let's see whether we can add one more, and probably one whereby we are going to put a clip that can play. And let's see which one we're going to pick. Let's pick this one, and we can say this is going to be Microsoft PowerPoint. We're going to be learning about slides. We're going to be learning about, say, object. What are some of the objects that you can include in PowerPoint? There are a ton of subjects that you can include in PowerPoint, but we want to insert a clip here. Remember, a clip is a movie. This is a table. If you want to insert a table, you click here, you get a table. You click here, you get a chart, sorry, a graph or a chart. You click here, you get smart graphics. Now smart graphics, there are things like this ones. We mostly use them when we are creating organizational management plan. Okay, you can use any of these, or you want to show images of a process, how a process takes place, so that we can pick one process. Maybe, let's see, I want to explain a process that is normally a cycle process. You can pick any of these. You can pick pyramids, you can pick pictures, let's see, you can pick hierarchies and this organizational plan. So let's say if I pick something like this, then I click OK. So what you type in here is what gets to be replaced in here. For instance, if I type let's say this is the CEO of organization, and then the CEO talks to, this is the chairman, no, this is the CEO talks to manager, the manager reaches out to supervisor or operational manager. And you also have apart from operational manager, we have this should be general manager. In this organization, the CEO, the general manager answers direct to the CEO, and then after that the rest of all these are under general manager. We have operational manager, we have production manager, and then here we can have something like sales manager. Okay, then you click away. There you go. So now you have all this indicated here. I can put another object if I want. For instance, let's say I want to insert a clip. You come and click this insert media clip. Once you click it, Excel will take you to your computer, and then you can pick any clip within your computer. Now let's see whether we have any clip here. Let's go to pictures and let's see whether we have saved pictures. Okay, let's go to videos. Let's see whether we can get a clip from the video. Number of clips here. Let's see which one we are going to work with. Computer, movie library. We can pick any of those clips, including this one. If I click that one, then I click insert. PowerPoint cannot insert a video from selected file. Verify that the path and the file format are correct, and also try installing the latest version of Apple. Okay, this may not work here. Let me try another clip from Depart, one of our lessons here. Let's insert and see what happens. PowerPoint to insert video from a specified file. Verify that the path of the installing latest version Apple. Okay, part of that could be because those videos are very long, but you can click here and pick any short video from your computer and then insert that video into your presentation. Let's see whether we have short videos here. Let me say that this one will work. Any video clip can be inserted, but the video that you have here are very, very long, and that is one of the reasons that might create a problem. But you can insert a table, you can insert a chart, you can insert an image, you can insert videos, you can insert chart, you can insert clip art, you can insert image, you can insert anything that you want, as long as you pick the right slide. There you go. So that one didn't work. So let's just pick an image. We can click insert picture. We pick any picture here and then we click insert. and picture will be inserted there. Okay, and then you can type something about the picture if you want. This one, you can call this one organizational plan. Okay, now most of this might not really make sense with regard to the PowerPoint, but what we are doing here is I'm showing you that you can insert images, you can insert smart art, you can insert charts, you can insert tables, anything in PowerPoint depending on what you want to prepare. So Microsoft should be Microsoft Access. All right, so Microsoft Access. Let's remove this one. Let's just indicate here what we learn in Microsoft Access. You learn database objects. It's part of the things that we learned. And then we learned tables. We learned inserting tables, or rather creating tables. We learn how to create forms. We learned how to creating queries. And then we learned creating reports. There you go. Let's space them up. Actually, we started with application of database. Where do we apply database? That is what we started with. And so you're just indicating what you learn in this case. There you are. So this is you can call this one objectives, or content covered. Okay, remove this one. Seems a little bit unrelated to what we need to have there. Let's also remove this one. And we can insert some images here. If I click clip art here, I can get some clips. Remember how we inserted clips in Microsoft Word? Let me whether I can get a clip of a database. Just type database here, so that there's a clip like that, database, and then we click go. Okay, no results. So let's see what is related to something is wrong here. This is what we want to change. Okay, we were on access, so let's see clip art. Let's see whether we can get any clip art in access. What did we cover? Maybe that we may need to show here. Maybe let's see, form. They can get a clip of a form. Go. Maybe we get this form. There we go. Since we learn forms, we can include that form there. Okay, it's part what we covered. In Excel, we covered functions. We covered charts. We had chart here, but we deleted it. No problem. The key is to know how to insert them. Then you can go on and on. I can include after access, I include publisher and all that. But this is how you prepare a presentation. So you put only that information that is key and that information that's necessary. Let's see what is here. Microsoft Windows. I think we can change Microsoft to Windows. There are a number of things that you need to show, since here you learn how to do computer settings. Let's come up with a better slide. So I'm going to right click this slide and I am going to delete it. Then I will click this slide here and include a new slide so that that slide comes right below here. Okay, so I go to new slide and let's pick something like this. Great. And then we can call this one Windows package. This here we cover computer settings, we cover file management, and then creating folders, and then what else do we I think that is enough. Don't need to put a lot of content, so let's make this one bulleted. Give it bullets, give it bullet, and then let's make it bigger. Great. And then here we are going to put a clip of a computer. When I click here, I want to get a clip of a computer, and then I'll come here and click computer and then go. Here we are. I get this, I put it here, I enlarge it, I position it very well, then I click this one and I stretch it, and then I can change let's highlight it, let's make it big, and then let's underline it. Great. So now notice we have about seven slides, and that is how you create slides. Okay, and then you can go to the final slide as I conclude my presentation. I go to new. We've used almost all of this layout. Let's use this final one. Just click it, and then I can click here. Let's put an image here. Instead of image, I might need to see what we can put here. I'm looking for what would fit in here. Let's see, technology. See whether we can technology. So that we have an image for technology. Go. Technology. Just use this one. Then we are going to put it here. Then again, so that we can let's do away with this. Let's see whether we can type something here. Great. Let's remove this one. It may not give us what we are looking for. And let's go to the, let's in between here, let's insert one more. Let's insert one more slide. Let's go to new, and then we pick slide, this one, and then let's click clipart, and let's insert something to do with technology to really help, since if you're learning computer, what you learn is actually technology, and you want to let people know that whatever you are presenting to them, this is technology. They need to embrace using technology to make their lives easier. Then here you can say use technology to empower your life. Okay, use technology to empower your life. Pull it a little bit, pull it a little bit, change the slide, 6, and there you go. So here are different slides that you have created for your presentation, and you can add as many slides as you want. Great. Now let's fix this. Something we lost here, and this was we had a chart here. I can click this chart, and we can actually pick a pie chart, and then we click OK. We want to have a pie chart, and that pie chart we can have these are sales, first quarter sales. Let's say sales were 8,000 first quarter, sales were 9,000 second quarter. Here sales dropped to 6, and then the fourth quarter of the year we had 65,000. Great, that is it. You close this one. Here we are. And this basically shows sales. Okay, and this can have something like tracking your quarterly sales. Then you can put it a little bit on the side, tracking your quarterly sales. Let's remove this. Let's just extend, click this one, we remove it, sorry, click this one, remove it. Let's just extend this title up to this point, and then let's add something. Learn to use Excel to track your quarterly sales. Learn how to use Excel to track your quarterly sales. Send alignment. Okay, so there you go. Windows package, let's reduce this. Just a minute. Less bold. there you are. So that is how you prepare your slides. Now, one of the things we need to make sure, or we need to do right now, is you need to save your work. So let's go to File, and then you click Save. And normally we are always saving our work on desktop. So you go to Desktop, double click My Course Practice to open, and then let's save our work here as PowerPoint Practice. There you go. Then you click Save. Great. So that is how you create your slides. Now I want you to take your time, create. If you didn't, and if you weren't following with me, take your time to prepare this kind of slides. Try to insert different types of charts, try to insert tables, try to insert clips, all that. Make sure you get good at this, because in the next video lesson, what we are going to do is we are now going to improve how our slides look like. We are going to change the background and add more interesting features on the slide. But for this lesson, what I want you to do is learn how to create PowerPoint slides. I've just shown you how to do it. So go ahead, create your own slides, at least 5 of them. In fact, I would advise come up with exactly what you've done. Create this about it slide, practice this one, and then go and open another PowerPoint and create your own slides. Okay, put your own content. You don't have to put what you've put here, but first of all you have to do what you have done, and then go an extra mile, create another PowerPoint presentation of your own choice. Put whatever you want to do to put in that slide, in those slides, for the purposes of mastering the skill. And then in the next video lesson, we are going to come back to this work and we're going to improve it and make it look better. So go ahead, dive in, finish up what you started here, and create your own. Go an extra mile and create another PowerPoint presentation. Put your own slide and put text. Try to work with tables, try to work with the charts, try to work with the clip art. I'll see you in the next video lesson as we dive into how do I improve my slides to look better, and probably if you have time, how do I then run the presentation. Until then, get down and practice what you've just done in this video lesson, and I'll see you in the next video lesson.